Hello everyone, it is me, Ella, and I'm back finally with another video. Literally, it's been almost 6 months since I last posted, and I didn't even realize that until I looked at the date. So I'm really sorry. I've just been really busy, and now I think I'm finally going to keep up with the YouTube. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me questions a month ago or 2 months ago. This is not Valentine's. And I did film a Q&A about a month ago, and then I didn't post it for whatever reason. And now I'm gonna redo it because I think some of my answers might be a little different. So let me just find the questions. Okay, let's get started. So I'm just gonna answer the easy questions first, just to get those out of the way, and then I'll answer the more in-depth ones towards the end of the video. I am 18 years old. How tall am I? I am 5'4.5". You can't forget the half. Next question is something that I actually get asked quite a bit, so I'm going to answer. Is what film camera, this is not, what film camera do I use? This is my literal baby, the Olympus Stylus Zoom 140. It's such a good camera, and it's so easy to use, and it's just amazing. And then the next camera that I have yet to use, I ordered this one at the end of summer. Kind of a mistake, but I saw it and it was really calling my name. It's an underwater film. I don't really know what camera it is, but it says at the bottom it's Canon. I don't know what those numbers or letters are, and I think I bought it off Depop, and I think the name in the description was wrong because I cannot find the camera anywhere. Where do you shop? Okay, so this is a question that I also get asked quite frequently. I thrift such a large majority of my clothes. Most of my closet is thrifted right now. Another thing is I work with a lot of brands now, and so they send me some clothes, and so I feel like my closet has become a lot of that because I've spent less money on I don't spend as much money anymore on clothes just because sometimes I know brands are going to reach out to me, so I try not to buy too many clothes. But there aren't any shops that I go to really shop at. I kind of just scroll through Pinterest, and if I see something I like, I see if it's tagged on the photo, and if it's not, I'll try to find something similar, or I'll try to find that item, but I never just shop really. But I can tell you where my outfit is from. This hat is Brixton. This top is Brandy. I don't fully support Brandy, and I know that it's very I don't know, people have many opinions on them. I really just like to go there for basic tank tops or tees because they fit me really well, and I've found that Brandy, their clothes just fit me well. So, and then these pants are actually from Target, and they're the comfiest pants I've ever owned. Okay, next question. Do you struggle with body issues? Of course I do, and I always have. I was the first kid in my grade at my school to go through puberty, and so growing up, changing before all the other girls, I really began having, hating my body at a young age, which is so bad, because I was taller than all the other girls. I was bigger, and it grew a lot of insecurities at a young age. I think this past year I have learned to love myself so much more than ever, but of course I still have days where I struggle and I don't want to post, or I don't want to do anything. And I think everyone does. Every teenager does. Issues, and it's okay. Sorry, this is not staying. And I think it's okay, but at the end of the day, you need to remember that everyone's body is different, and it's beautiful in its own way, and you just gotta embrace it because you're never gonna get another body And so you do you, and you just embrace it. That's the best way you can go about your body struggles. Where do you get fashion inspiration? I think Pinterest, and just like from people I follow has kind of like changed it, but also just like what else I like, also just like kind of what I like. I think my style and fashion is just from a lot of things. I don't have any like main fashion inspos. Literally Pinterest. Pinterest has changed my life. What does the perfect day look like to you? I'd say the perfect day for me would be waking up around like 8 on a sunny day. I love when I wake up and the light is like shining in. You know, going down, having a good breakfast, drinking my yerb, and probably just like going to the beach or like seeing friends, and just being productive and like getting something done, like finishing the day knowing that I got something done. I think that would be a perfect day to me. Do you longboard or shortboard? I longboard. Surfing, I don't know if, yeah. I have a shortboard there, but I've never used it. It's my uncle's. He was getting rid of it, so I took it because I needed something to fill that wall. So I was like, I'll take it. But I longboard. I've shortboarded a few times, but I just don't really like it as much. I think longboarding's just more chill. How did you get your hair so long? Love it, by the way. Thank you. I just haven't cut it for 6 years. That's it. Last summer I took biotin supplements for like a few months. I noticed a little bit of a difference. I just haven't cut it. Favorite part about being an influencer or having a platform? I think it's crazy that people see me as an influencer now, because like I don't see myself as that, but I guess I am, just because I do have a large following now, which is so crazy to me. But I think the best part of it is like all the people I've met through it, and I love knowing that I am influencing people, or you know, other girls. And I always get like such sweet DMs from people saying that like I've helped them and inspired them, which I think is crazy, because I'm like, what am I even doing that inspires you? And I just think that's really cool to get those messages, and it makes me feel like amazing. I think it's just like the best part, all the people I've met online and have build friendships with. A lot of people ask me how long I've been surfing. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been surfing as long as you probably think. The first time I surfed was when I was like 11 or 12. My uncle took my brother and I out, and I didn't do well. I don't even think I caught anything. And then I did junior lifeguards in 6th grade, and there's lots of free time, and so like everyone kind of just like messes around and learns and teaches themselves. And so that's when I like really started, and then it kind of just became like a summer thing. Like if someone had a board at the beach, like I would just go out, but like I wasn't good at all. Like I could stand up, that was about it, and it depended on the wave. But then this last year I've gotten really into it, and I've gone a few times a week at least. I haven't been recently. Yeah, I would say this last year was when I really started to get into it, and now it's like all I want to do. How do you keep yourself so fit? I ran track for 8 years. I feel like I ran track while I was going through puberty, and I feel like when you do a sport and you're very into a sport during that time of your life, your like body kind of like grows with this one. I was a sprinter, so I got like big thighs because I had to have like muscly legs, and then I got like a thinner waist with like a strong core. So that's kind of been like my workout, and I was super into track for a few years and like did it like every day, and I was on a club team. But now I haven't worked out in like since Corona started, and so surfing has kind of just been like my workout, but I've also always just been very active and doing things. So, dream travel destination. There are so many places that I like just know I want to visit. I mean everyone would want to do this, but I really want to do a Europe trip. I really want to go to Scotland. I would love to go to Paris. Who wouldn't? Germany. There's just so many places that I want to go. How do you edit your Instagram pictures? I try not to edit them, but I do edit them a bit. I use Lightroom, and all I really do is I go to like the color. If the picture has a lot of yellow in it, I take out the yellow. I bring down the like yellow saturation because I don't like that. And I kind of just mess with like the color saturations and like the highlight and the brightness. That's all I really do. And then if I do add an effect, or a filter, which I haven't added, I haven't put a filter on any of my photos in a very long time. Visco. What is your music taste? My music taste is all over the place. Country, I'm not a fan of it. I would never put it on myself. I used to be the type of person who was like, I hate country, like, don't put it on. Sorry. But now, like, I can tolerate it, and I honestly kind of like some older country songs because it has like a rock, folk influence on it, I feel like. So I do like older country. I think my music, a lot of like classic rock. I love music from the 60s and early 70s. I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan. America, Neil Young, the Mamas and the Papas, that type of music. And then I love like current day rock and surf rock and indie rock. I love bands. And then of course like some of the alternative. And I don't listen to pop, but I feel like once in a while there's like a few of those songs that go big on TikTok that I just get stuck in my head. And I also love, I totally forgot about it, like the chill music. I don't even know what this music is categorized as, but like, you know, like Matt Corby or Bon Iver and like Hollow Coves, that music I love. And I can just put that on like in the background. Yeah. Okay. Am I planning on going to college? And if so, where? As of right now, I am not planning on going to college. College has never really been a thing that I've wanted to do or really been interested in. If I do go, it'll be community college. Probably just to take a few business classes. But I think what I want to do, I don't need a degree for. I don't. And I don't really want to put that money out there for college that I probably won't need. I feel like if I were to go to a 4-year, it would only be because I was trying to like meet people, which I can do in different ways. I don't know, college has never been for me. I do go through phases where sometimes I'm like, maybe I want to go, but no, I haven't even been saving for college. But yeah, and that leads me into the next question is, what do I see myself doing when I'm older? And like, what do I want my career to be? For the longest time, I did not know what I wanted to be. Like, my mind, I just didn't know, and that is so okay. I feel like so many teenagers are, like, pressured into knowing what they want to do. It's, like, junior year of high school. Like, what? Like, there's no way you are going to know what you want to do for the rest of your life. Like, I might still change my idea, but I think it's, like, dumb how much they, like, pressure you. And, like, when you're, like, 18 and, like, or when you're, like, a junior, senior in high school, everyone's always like, so, where do you want to go to college? And, like, what do you want to do when you're older? And it's like, I don't know, and that's fine. You don't need to know until you're like, you don't even need to know when you're like 22. Like, I mean, have an idea or keep yourself busy. But anyway, sorry, I'm ignoring the question. I just get really frustrated because I always have parents asking me like what I want to do, and I'm like, but I do know now. I would love to own my own brand, my own clothing brand, preferably bikinis. And then, you know, maybe as it grows, grow into like clothing. But I just like, it hit me one day that I wanted to do that, and now like I just want to get it started, and I can get it. I can like start this whenever I need to. It's just a lot of work and I'm lazy, but I think starting my own brand is something I really want to do, and that's why I might just take business classes but not actually get a degree. I think I want to do maybe like modeling independently on the side, or this is falling and it's killing me, or film photography on the side, or videography, because I've always been a huge fan of videography. I actually thought that photography would be something that would be what I wanted to do, but now it's a brand. But yeah, I think that's all I want to do. Let me just check and see if there's any more questions. Last one is where do I want to grow where do I want to live when I'm older? I would love to live in San Diego, Encinitas, or somewhere along the coast there. Maybe Del Mar, but I think Encinitas is like the main spot. I would also love to go to Australia for a period of time. I used to always say I wanted to live there, but I'm not totally sure. I mean, unless I like dating someone from there or like marrying someone, I don't think I'd ever live there. But I would love to spend a period of time in Australia. I just love the country, and I went when I was 16 and I really didn't appreciate it at the time, and I get mad at myself for that. I wish I hadn't gone so young. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I like to talk a lot. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on all my socials at Ella Busch. I am gonna try to figure out a posting schedule and get posting. Also comment ideas and videos you guys want to see, because I'm always open to ideas, because I'm gonna need them. I can add it to my list. I have a little list in my notes of where or what videos I want to do. So, I will see you guys maybe next week. Who knows? Bye-bye.